Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am just going to show you a little process video. I was asked to show the process, and to me, even though it is a simple process to me, it may not be to someone else. So, and there's tons of videos out there of people doing altered playing cards. So this is what I start with, just a book of cards, a deck of cards, just a plain deck of cards. And I do prefer the back that is not red, because red seems to be really difficult. Let me show you. It gets all over my sanding block. Red is a very difficult color to sand off, it seems like. It may not be for anyone else, but it just seems to be difficult for me. So let's set the cards aside. And this is what it looks like after I have sanded it, and that is just from this one red card. And I didn't notice that I like to buy these at the Dollar Tree because they are black and white, or they are just all one color. They don't have all of the extra bright colors on them, but it takes a while to get that sanded off. That's just not the look I want, and it takes a while to get the red. Just want the glossy, all I want is the gloss off, but get rid of some of the red too. Just not a color that I use all the time, so, but I purchased them, so I'm going to work with them. But this is what it looks like after I have sanded it. You can still see a little bit of shine, but this is just the look that I like. Set it up there. And what I'm going to do today is glue some book pages, those little scraps of book pages, onto this with a glue stick. And let's see if these are dry. Yes, those are dry. Just going to use this piece of paper here, book page. I haven't checked it for words or anything, but I can do that later. Let's see which side has the most. I want the most lettering is what I want. Lettering or words, or however you want to say it. And see, I keep that little scrap right there just in case I need to cover up a word that is a, what would you call that? Just not a word that I want on my cards. Let's just put it that way. So I just start out with taking off, and I keep these because you can use those in something. A little scrap box for those. And I'm just going to tear off a piece, glue it on. Just randomly in spots, not a whole page. Sometimes I do it on a whole page, but not always. Just going to just randomly glue them around. I put a little bit farther out of glue than what my area is. What my area of my piece of paper is. And you can glue as many of these on as you want to. Just take this little piece here. And I'll just glue them every which way because I just like the way that looks. I think I want a piece right there too. Just take this little scrap. But I really want the words on there, so I'm going to tear off the white piece. Okay, let's make this go upside down then. Not upside down, but different direction than the top one. Okay, let me take my little scraper that I made out of an old debit card. Just put some washi around it and stuck a nice sticker on it. Throw kindness around like confetti. There, that side is done. So what we want to do is, I'm I'm going to the back, so I'm going to just turn it over on this sheet of paper. And you don't have to do it in little pieces. You can do it in great big pieces. It doesn't really matter. But for the saving of time, I'm just going to do a big piece. You can go back later after this glue stick dries and tack it down with some better glue if you want that whole thing tacked down. You can peel some papers up. Let's see which way has this way. This way has more words. And that black paint just adds to it. Whoops. Here we go. Work. It's just great. So I'm going to set this aside. Just kind of got enough. I could put another piece on there, but I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to stand this up over here so it can dry really well. And this is what I will show you what it turns out. This is what it looks like when you don't ink up the page first, like I just did. And that's the way I like it to look. You can ink up the page first and all of these spaces will be filled with ink. But I choose not to do that. I like it like this. I like to ink up after I've glued the pieces on. And then there's the back. I did it in different pieces. But I like the way it looks. All those layers. You have the card layer, then you have the ink layer, then you have the book page layer. And see there, that's what I mean. I covered up a word that was not a desirable word that I wanted showing. So I just glued another piece on. So that's how that looks. In just a moment, let me shut the door. There we go. So I just had to shut the door real quick. Everybody's coming home, so they'll know that I'm making a video. There we go. That is what it looks like. This is the beginning. And then this is what it looks like when it's dry, and I have inked it up. And it doesn't matter what color ink you use, any color of ink. That out of the way. And we could decorate this. You can do all kinds of things to it. And remember, if you're doing Happy Mail, to leave it flat, not to add a lot of things to it. But I don't use these for Happy Mail, so I am going to go a little farther. And when I have paint left over, this happens to be what paint I had left over. It's the Folk Art Matte Wrought Iron 925. I had this left over from painting a cover, so I just painted across the top just to see what it would look like. And I like the look. I think it looks pretty good. Nice and grunged up. And this is what it looks like when you use a full book page on the back. I like this one because it has the word vampire. I think that's funny. That's what that looks like. So I'm going to go a step farther. That's what that looks like. And I took this one and I punched some holes in it. We'll go ahead and do that to this one. Just showing you what I was doing first, and I will go ahead and do it. I'm using the largest hole, this one. Let's see. Doesn't matter which way is up on this one. That's a 9. You can see it better there. So we'll start here. It doesn't matter. You can do them however far apart you want. It just depends on how many little loops you want. This and put my bits up there. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do is put one of these images on here, like that one. So I have 2 images. that so you can see where the holes are. Let's see which one would look better. I think this butterfly and the flower would look better on here. Let's just get it torn out. Does it look good on the bottom? Let's just get a little bit more off. I know we're losing a bit of the butterfly, but that's okay. Let's see if we can ink the edges here. Or should we not? Yes, I think we should. It looks kind of out of place. I want to switch this out for Vintage Photo. There we go. That is Vintage Photo. Want that edge to not be white or cream or whatever color that is. As I said in the beginning, there are tons and tons of videos out there that you can have a look at. This is just how I do it. And I don't do it the same way all the time either. I think we want it like that. How about that? Something's lacking. What do you think? Need something. What's this? Oh, there's some gold. Oh, that's some brown. What if we take some of this wax paper? Something on there. Oh, that might look nice. Just tear off a little bit more. That's why I keep all these scraps, because sometime you might need them. Here we go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cute. Let's go for that. Do we need something behind it? No, not that. Not that. This over, put some glue on this so it will stick. So we can always trim it off a little bit more too if it needs it. Do we like it like that? Like this. I think more like this. There we go. I think that's going to look really nice when it dries. Something different. I wonder if I want that in to string this through here. It's just kind of sitting over there. How would this look through here? Let's see. Ooh, that might look really cool. This needs to be turned off like that. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to look really good. Okay, that's kind of in the way. Let's see what we can do here. There. There, I like that. That looks pretty good. Breaks up all of the darkness there. It looks really good. Let's weave this back through here. Let's just see how we can make this. I wonder if it will go back through again. How do we do that? How are we doing that? I think we're going to tie this off right here. That looks just great. And I don't always put eyelets in there, and I don't always leave it without eyelets. I just, sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. See if we can get this tied in a better knot there. There we go, that's better. That's a much better knot. How about this one at the bottom? See if we can get it back through also. And do the same thing. I like that. That looks very unique, very different. I like it. Just going to tie another knot here just to make it a little bit bigger. There. That works great. Here we go. Let's see, where's the scissors at? How much do we want to cut off? About that much. Put that back in the scraps. I am going to just pull these apart real quick here. Try not to make this video too long. There are 3 strands there. It'll just add interest. How short do we want that now? Where do I put my scissors? There. So about like that. There we go. Now we have some little unique stubby ends there. Awesome. There, that looks cute. There. I like that. That's very different. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And this one, I think we should put that on there. It's a nice scrap. Keep that one. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. I really like that. I like it just like that. Maybe. Let's do some inking a little bit on the edges here. But each photo is just enough so it's not stark white or really light on the edges. Just want it to kind of blend in a bit. You can use whatever string, whatever lace, twine, embroidery floss for these. This is just absolutely endless on what you can do with it. This is just, I like the grungy look, and this is just what I'm doing. Since I had the paint left over, I just put some paint down on it. Let them dry, and oh, that's nice. I like that. Whoops. That looks really cool. This one is just the scrap of lace I had left over. I just put it through and just tied a bow at the top. That is all that is. And I did glue the lace down so that I wouldn't have to tie it in a knot. And I glued it at the top when I tied the bow. There. Two totally different, but they look awesome. Okay, this one I'm going to add a charm to. Yes, I think I like that one. Oh, wait a minute, we have some keys in here too. They're not matte. Oh, I think that one looks better. Like that. How about we do that? Use a black bulb pen. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I am. Okay, this needs to go on first because we want it on the outside. Then this. Just trying to find that hole to poke it through. Gonna have to get it out of frame to get it in there. There. Okay, just get the bulb pin pulled down. There. Oh, that's cute. I really like that. That'd be really cute to just tuck in a journal. Then the back, I just had a washi sticker, and it just happens to have sewing and white spool and spool cotton, Clark's ONT spool cotton. I think that goes with the theme. There, that is really cute. So we went from this where did it go? Oh, here it is. It blended in. This to this to this to these, the finished product. Is that not cute or what? That is really cute and grungied up. And this one's cute. You could put charms on it or whatever. I like that wax paper on there. I think it looks really cute. And there we go. This is from step one all the way to the finished product of grunged up altered playing cards. I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.